Oh look, Philly left the house again. But this trip to London wasn't to Comic-Con, it was to the gaming market. To say it was busy would be a massive understatement, and me being short didn't really help. But it was nice to see I wasn't the only girl there. My first impressions were that it felt like a massive jumble sale, just without the random knickknacks or tableware you always see. The tables were loaded with boxes upon boxes of games from different generations. Huge vats of orphan controllers, and stacks of collector's editions and consoles. It was really impressive to see so much awesome stuff in one place. But some of the prices were a little jacked up on some stalls. I didn't go with a specific game I wanted to buy, just a mental wish list. So I just looked around at my favourite consoles to collect for at the moment. PS2, Xbox 360, DS and 3DS. I was surprised I could pick up some cheapo £2 games here and there. And the ones I found that were on my list weren't stupidly expensive. Some tables had a certain order to them. While others just had random bits spread out with 1 or 2 gems for the right person. There are also boxes hidden under the tables, and if gaming has taught me anything, it's that being nosy usually gets you some good loot. There weren't only games, but of course Pokemon cards and plushies. Pixel art bead magnets, and cross-stitch keyrings. And of course, game art. I'm a sucker for some original art prints. So, treated myself to these. Now, this was a pretty small event, so I don't have hours of footage to show off or things to really say. So while I show you my pickups, I thought it would be fun to shout out some awesome channels that I've had the pleasure to get to know, and even work with. Papa Bear Gaming looks at unboxing pickups, game reviews, and just being overall laid back and silly. If you want a broad look at all kinds of genres and platforms, with skits and bad jokes, go to Papa Bear, and you won't be disappointed. Danny at Press Start Gaming is someone I've gotten to know personally over the past year and a bit. His channel focuses on the nostalgic titles of our childhoods, such as the Mega Drive or Game Boy, but also taps into some 360 gems that people should try out. So what are you waiting for? Press start! You might have heard me mention Mako Powered Gaming, as he works on my How Gaming Helps videos with me. But his channel is great for in-depth looks at games from any generation and platform he fancies. If you want a retro game review with history, facts, and some background information you may not know about, Chris is the guy to see. Frames is a newer friend I've made, but they live up to their name, bringing handfuls of gamers together to chat about gaming and spread the love. I featured in their 2023 games and retro-ish games of the year videos, and seeing all the other picks was great fun, though my backlog is even bigger now. What hosts Snorkers? He deals with the super retro of gaming, where you had games on tape. I'm not huge into Commodore 64 or ZX Spectrum, but I love Snorkers videos because of his endless costume collection. You don't have to know or like the games he covers, but you'll love the characters he becomes to tell you about them. Dudley of Yestazine has a great format where he looks through magazines and articles of times past, helping us relive the days when print was the only way to know what was going on in the gaming world. For nostalgia, hindsight, and a huge amount of game footage you thought was lost to time, Dudley has it all. Super Jim Tendo is the embodiment of sarcasm and not taking life too seriously in his videos. He's made me laugh on several occasions, and has given me a load of game suggestions that are right up my street. Bloggo's Pal is pretty much a variety show of all retro games that you may or may not know about. I always look forward to seeing what's being covered next, and if it includes a helicopter in any form. Finally, PJ Venom, someone I've had the pleasure of playing Fallout 76 with and chatting away an afternoon. He takes a personal approach to gaming, sharing stories and being nostalgic, and he's also an avid and impressive platinum trophy hunter. So I hope you've enjoyed this little trip to London and slightly bumpy look around the gaming market. And if you want to find any of the channels I've mentioned, they're all in the description for you. This was fun. Let's do it again sometime. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like down below.